in Vegas. Welcome to my crib.
So I got more than just some good dick and some money. Girl, I wish you should be here, you should be. I don't like to be lonely. You should be here with me, babe. You should be here with me, babe. Girl, you know you drive me crazy. Girl, you know you drive me crazy. You should be here with me, babe. You should be here with me, babe. I just wanna drive you crazy. I just wanna drive you crazy.
Just got to Vegas. It is 3:21 and I am about to hit the pool because I am utterly exhausted. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning and your girl is tired, so I'm about to change, hit the pool, get a little sun, and we'll chat later. But we're in Vegas. We're in Vegas. Cute little solo stay. So I've never been to Vegas solo, so this is my very first time and I'm very excited. Tomorrow I am going to Red Rock, which I've been to before, and I think it's about 30 minutes from the Strip. I'm excited for that. The Virgin Hotel is off the Strip, so that's kind of great. Like if you're traveling here solo and you don't really want to be like in the heart of everything, like the heart of everything, then this is a great option for a hotel, especially again like you're saying solo. And you know, you maybe don't want to venture out as much. There's lots to do in the hotel, obviously, like mini hotels in the area. There's casino, the pool, tons of restaurants. There's even events here depending on, you know, when you're coming to visit. There's lots of things to do in the actual hotel. So, you know, if you're interested in coming to Vegas solo but you're kind of nervous, kind of scared, I would definitely consider the Virgin Hotel. It's very easy to take an Uber or Lyft or taxi, whatever, right from the main entrance. You can definitely just go ahead and visit the Strip and then come back to your hotel. But yeah, I'm excited for the next couple of days. I leave Tuesday night. I got in this morning at about 8:15 in the morning, so, and I have a car rental, so got my car. Now that was a little bit of an excursion because at the Vegas airport, there, just to give you a little back history, at the Vegas airport there is just a shuttle that takes you to the rental car center. So if you've ever been to LAX, they just have shuttles for the specific car rental place. So for example, if you are using Alamo, then there's a separate Alamo shuttle that will take you directly to Alamo. Here there is a shuttle line. You get on a bus and then they ship you off to the rental center where all of your rental car places are. Now the only thing about that is you gotta stay in the line and wait for the shuttle, which that definitely took a long time, and the line was really long. Not when I got there, it was decent. It was long, but it was decent. The longer we waited, the longer the line got. But luckily when that first rental shuttle bus came, there were literally 2 right after that, so pretty much everybody probably got to my rental car place. I used Thrifty. There was a line for that one, but that's because honestly they are the cheapest out here. You can get, you know, a decent car. I'm renting a Chevy Malibu, and they had like a Ford option, like a Camry option. They had like, you know, different various options, so you can get a decent rental, but they're actually the most like affordable. And even the guy said that, he just mentioned to me about them being short staffed basically. So yeah, I noticed that when I got there were no other lines, barely any other lines at any other rental car places. Thrifty had the longest line. So, you know, I just exercised my patience. And so we landed about 8:15. I think the rental car, by the time I got through the airport and all that into the rental car line, it was about 9 o'clock. And then I think I left the rental car place maybe about 10 or so, somewhere around that. So yeah, it definitely took a little while for sure, but it is what it is. I made it, and then I went to, what did I do? Oh, I went to go eat at this place called Eat. It's actually downtown near Fremont Street. Decent. It was decent. It wasn't terrible. I would go back there again and try something else. They just didn't have a lot of options per se, just in general, but I am a non-pork eater, so they didn't have a lot, you know, for me to choose from in that regard as far as like breakfast options. But it was decent. Great service. The guy was nice. The one thing he did that's a pet peeve of mine, especially when I'm traveling solo, is bringing me the bill while I'm still eating, or while you see like I still have a good amount of food still on my plate. Like I was probably less than halfway done, but I still had a good amount of food on my plate, and then you're bringing me the bill. That's my pet peeve when I'm solo traveling, because it's almost like you're telling me to like hurry up. That's how I take it. It's just like, okay, hurry up, you know, whatever. There was no line, there was no wait or anything like that, so I don't know. But that's a pet peeve of mine. It could have just been very innocent, but I don't like that. So, but other than that, it was cool. So I had that. I actually had shrimp and grits, which was decent. I mean, I've had better shrimp and grits. I've made better shrimp and grits, but overall, it was decent. Nothing to write home about. After Eat, I then went to the outlets. Now, I was planning for my shopping day to be on Tuesday, but I was only like a mile away from the outlets. So there's two separate outlets. There's the north outlets and the south outlets. The south outlets is closer to the airport. The north outlets is closer to downtown area. And so yeah, so I just went ahead and went to the north outlets. Actually, those were the ones I was planning to go to, because those have more of like the designer stores. Not that I went into any, honestly, but I just felt like the vibe might have been a little bit different. I just picked up one thing from Nike. They were only $34, well, $31, $34 with tax. And these are originally $95. And I saw these on D Lolo. If you know, you know. Follow her on her Instagram and all that. But but I didn't think about it. I just saw these in the clearance section. And so when I held them up, that's when I was like, I think these are the ones that she has. And then I went to her picture and I'm like, yes, these are the ones. But they're the standard fit high-rise full length. Now they are very, very long and very wide. But they're so cute. So cute. You can get these on Nike's website, but you're paid full price, the $95. And I got them for $34. Like, still a deal, okay? I got the large. Well, that was all they had was the large, but they fit fine. But they're, like I said, they're super long. They have a little Nike emblem here. You can't really see it, but so they had these ones, and then did they have them in black? Yeah, they had them in black as well. But actually, it might not have been bad to get both. I didn't even think about that. But I just thought the green would just be a really popping color for spring, and then this upcoming summer. I was like, these would be really cute with just like a white crop top or a white like bandeau top, something like that. I am thinking about getting them altered because they are very long. Even like standing on my tippy toes, they kind of just fall very, very long. So we shall see about that. But yeah, that's it. I'm about to go. Like I said, we're going swim. Well, not swimming, but we're going to the pool to chill. Hopefully there's a spot, because y'all know how it be at hotel pools, especially when it's very hot outside. So hopefully I can get me a cute little spot. If not, if I can't find a spot, I actually think I'm just going to come back here and just relax for a little bit, because I'm actually quite tired. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, and I'm very tired. My body hurts, so I need to chill for a minute. I'm actually going to the basketball game tonight. I'm very excited, and that starts at 6 o'clock. Tip-off is at 6, but honestly, I wanted to get there before, because they have the national anthem, and then they have, I forget what the other anthem is, and it's going to be this black group that's going to be singing. Is it America the Beautiful, I think? Maybe, I don't know. But there's this black group called Kingdom City Group or something like that. And they're doing that in honor of Juneteenth, which is great. So I'm like, oh, I definitely want to be here to support that. So I don't know what time they go on, but tip-off is at 6. So they have to go on, obviously, before then. Honestly, I wasn't planning on getting to the basketball game until like 6:30, but I do want to see them. So I'm going to try. I'm back from the basketball game. And actually, I had a really good time. There was a little bit of a hiccup though, not on my part. I had like almost a Karen-esque type of situation happen. Let me try to tell y'all what happened. Now, I'm a horrible storyteller, but let me just try to, you know, tell y'all what was going on. I leave my hotel about 6:15. I get to the game about 6:30, a little bit after 6:30. It is probably maybe a minute or so left in halftime. I mean, a minute or so left in the second quarter, almost halftime. So I found my seat. I even asked the girl who was standing at the entrance of the section, like, just to make sure, do I go up or do I go down? Just making sure about where I need to go. Ask her, and I knew I had an in seat. So I go, the section is right there, and I knew I was like close to the front of the section. I just knew everything. I just didn't know if I needed to go up or down. So I go, get in my seat. Again, like I said, it's about a minute left in the second quarter. And we're cheering, like having a great time, because the team, the Las Vegas Aces, are doing great. Like, they're already up, and they made a shot like right before halftime, which I wish I would have got that on camera. I got the shot before that on camera, but I was like, dang, I should have got the end shot on camera, because it was nice that everybody was cheering. It was just great. I'm sitting there minding my black business, and these two older white women are sitting behind me. And then further down the row, but right when halftime starts, again, I'm on the end seat, so the people in the row, they get up to, you know, go down and do whatever they have to do. It's halftime. So there's two older white women sitting behind me. There is a woman, I think two white women and a little white boy. They're sitting further down. And so the white woman is just like, this is somebody else's seat, like they went to go get food or something like that, she's saying. I'm just like, what? Like, what are you talking about? And so I was like, no, this is my seat. I was like, so she just goes on, she just kept saying it, kind of thing. And I was just like, no, this is my seat. And I was like, this is my, and this whole time I'm like, I shouldn't have to show her my ticket. Like, I'm like, why do I need to show you my ticket? You don't work here, first of all. You do not work here. Nobody is telling me that I'm sitting in their seat. So in my mind, I'm just like, I'm not about to show you my ticket. Like, who are you? So, but I do show her my ticket, because she just kind of just is doing a lot, and I'm trying to actually tell her in a way that she's wrong, basically, because even at one point, because I'm like, I'm at seat 14. Even at one point, she's just like, well, I think 14 is down there, and I'm just like, no, it's not. And so I even show her. I was like, what'd that say? Pointing to the seat, 2 seats next to me. I'm like, what'd that say? She says 12. And I'm like, and what does that say? 13. And I was like, exactly, this is 14. Shut her up then. So then the two women down the aisle and the little boy, they're just like mouthing, like, basically, I'm sitting in somebody else's seat. That's not your seat. Even the little boy shaking his head. And I'm like, hold up, first of all, get your little kid. Let me start there. Get your kid, because I'm a grown-ass woman. Your little boy is not gonna be shaking his head at me talking about I'm in the wrong dang on seat. I mean, he was young too. I'm like, this is when ignorance and racism is a learned trait, because he's sitting there watching y'all do it. Y'all not saying nothing to him, telling him to mind his business. So I was highly irritated, because I'm like, why do I have to sit here and defend myself to these white people about the seat that I paid for, that I have on my ticket, that they scanned, and it's legit, and no one else whose seat it is allegedly is telling me I'm in the wrong seat, or I'm telling me I'm in their seat. So I was just like, I was just like, y'all, just leave me alone. Like, if y'all have a problem, go tell the lady, pointing to the attendant. So at one point, the lady behind me, I don't know her thought process. Okay, so I don't know if she's feeling bad, that she's just in my business. I don't know if she cares. Like, I don't know. But at one point, shortly after that, she is like, do I want to sit in the row, basically in the seats next to her? She was like, they're open, because she saw me, of course, because she was minding my black business. She saw me videoing, and like where I'm sitting, I'm in the 3rd row, and then there's a rail right next to that 1st row. because then you take the stairs to go down. And so she's like, oh, do you want to sit up here so that way the rail's not in your picture or in your video? And I'm just like, no, I'm good. First of all, you're not getting me out the seat. This is my seat. You're not getting me out my seat. And I'm like, I don't know if she's trying to be nice because she was wrong. You know what I mean? I don't know her thought process, but I'm just like, leave me alone. Like, we are not friends. And then even at one point, she was just like, she was trying to tell me that those were the seats because she was like, oh yeah, we're all we're season ticket holders. I don't care. Like, what I got to do with the ticket that I bought? I'm like, I'm not about to sit and fight with this lady over this $10 ticket because that's how much it costs, $10, and then the total was $17 with the taxes and fees, but the ticket was $10. Like, leave me alone, basically. And so, but I'm annoyed because, again, it's still halftime. All this is still going on during halftime, but I'm annoyed because I'm like, yo, I just got here. I'm having a great time. The ending of the halftime the ending of the second quarter was great. It was like, oh yeah, okay, now I'm cheering. Boop, boop, boop. Ain't watched a WNBA game in I can't tell you how long, but I'm in the zone. It's like going to a baseball game. You're in it when you're there. You might not watch it, but you're in it when you're there. So that's how I'm like, okay, great. And then they just really about to kill my vibe. And so I was just like, so yeah, so I was just irritated. So then the two white ladies and the little boy, they get up and they exit, and she's still telling me I'm in the wrong seat, blah, blah, blah. She's still going on this. What am I doing? I'm sitting in my seat. Every time she says something, I'm still sitting in my seat because I'm not moving. And so that she finally comes back, and it's almost like she got confirmation that the people, because she was saying that those were season ticket holders, and she was like, well, when she got out the aisle to go out, you know, outside, she had kind of said something like, well, maybe they sold them, like the people who own them, maybe they sold the ticket, and that's how I got the ticket. I was just, I don't know. That's what I thought. I was like, I don't know, but my ticket is legit. So yeah, so she left, and then when she came back, it was almost as if, because I really wasn't trying to make eye contact with her because she was getting on my nerves, but it was almost as if she was saying like, oh, you're good, because I feel like she did want like something like this. And I'm just like, oh, I know I'm good. Like, it's almost as if she went and got confirmation from somebody else or something, and then came back and tried to tell me, okay, you sure you can sit there? I don't need you to tell me that, thank you. And so it just, but the whole time that she was gone, I was irritated because I was just like, I did not come here to fight nobody. And I don't mean like physically fight, I just mean like going back and forth, kind of fighting over a $10 seat. I'm like, this is not what I came here for. So the whole time she was gone, I was just sitting there like, great. Who's about to come up here and tell me I got their seat? Now I gotta argue with them. And like, it just kind of got under my skin. And so like for the majority of the halftime and even like the third quarter, I really couldn't enjoy myself that much because it was just bugging me. Like, it was just bugging me because I was just like, why are y'all in my business? Leave me alone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not your seat. Why do you care? Like, it's just like, why do you care so much? This not your seat. You didn't pay for it. You over here defending somebody who's not even here, who has yet to tell me that I'm in their seat. And so, again, I was just sitting there like, I did not come here for this. I didn't come here to fight. I didn't come here to go back and forth with these stupid white people. Leave me alone. So yeah, that kind of killed my vibe a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. But as the fourth quarter went on, you know, I was straight. At that point, as the fourth quarter was going on, I was just hungry at that point. So my mind kind of just moved on from there to being like, I'm hungry. And then I was trying to think if I was gonna leave the game early. Like, I was like, okay, when it gets down to like 3 minutes left, because they were crushing. The Aces were crushing. They played the Minnesota Lynx. They were crushing them. So, you know, it wasn't one of those things where I was like, oh, I need to see if they're gonna win. Like, no. So it was like 3 minutes left, and I was just like, all right, should I leave? But I ended up staying to the end. It just flew by so fast. It flew by so fast. It did kind of make me wish I got there at the beginning of the game, but oh well. I'm glad I didn't have to walk in with like a crowd of people anyway. So I was able to take some pictures, get some videos and stuff without people being just all around me. So I didn't mind it. But other than the little hiccup, it was a good time. It was a good game. My girl Asia Wilson, shout out to you, Asia. another Asian in the house. So no, honestly, I don't really know anybody on that team other than her and Candace Parker. Those are the only two people I've heard of from that team, and I've never heard of anybody on the other team. So I don't know, but it was a fun experience, like I said. And they are the defending world champions, so shout out to them. And they're actually doing pretty good this season. The season just started. I think this is maybe their 10th game, so they're still early on. I don't know how many games they have in the season, but it's still early on. But they are doing pretty well, so it could, you know, they have the potential to be repeat champions. So shout out to them if they do. Like I said, I went to a game and supported them and had a good time. So, but yeah, so I just got back from this Mexican restaurant in my hotel, Casa something. I just got a salad because I was actually fiending for like some greens or something. I don't know. It was a good one. I crushed it. Didn't share, didn't show you, didn't do anything. I crushed it. I was so hungry. So I just ate that. And but the funny thing is, I was in my Uber coming back to my hotel because I ended up not driving. I just took an Uber there and back. And I was like, for some reason, I want some Chick-fil-A. There's a Chick-fil-A near my hotel. But I mean, I would still have to drive to it, but I was willing. Okay, it was close, and I was willing. And I was like, well, I want some Chick-fil-A. Like, I was just so excited. But then, you know, my heart broke when I realized that today was Sunday. I didn't even realize today was Sunday. I looked it up just to see what time they closed, because by this time it was about 8:15. I was like, well, let me see if they close at 9 so I can hurry up. And it said close today because it's Sunday. My heart broke. My heart genuinely broke. I was just like, oh, I was crushed. I was crushed. I swear, I'm always craving Chick-fil-A on Sundays. Never fails. So I might get it tomorrow just to kind of make up for it. We'll see. I might go for breakfast or something. I don't know, but I don't even know if they're open tomorrow. I mean, it's Juneteenth. I don't know. Who knows? So if they're open tomorrow, then I'll consider it. But yeah, I had a good night. I had a good day, a good first day. It's 9:30. I'm about to wash this all off. My makeup came out pretty good. I had my cute little outfit on. Again, that's why it kind of irritated me that them people kind of just was like trying to ruin my night or something. I don't know what they were doing, but I was like, I'm feeling good. I look good. I smell good. I smell amazing. I put on Fenty perfume. It's lingering, okay? It's still lingering. I still smell it on me. It's good. It's real good. But anyway, I'm about to call it a night. That is it for day 1 in Las Vegas. I will catch y'all on day 2.